question. That is a good question.
All right, start with Thomas on the left.
Can you just walk me through your evaluation or the coach's evaluation, how the run defense did Saturday?
I mean, obviously, we didn't play up to our standard. I think that we didn't do what we were capable of, and for whatever reason, just happened the way it did. I think there come a couple misfits, a couple misassignments, a couple missed tackles that kind of sprung up to where they were able to move the ball a little bit. I think that's kind of what happened. It's just more of a focus thing than anything.
And then LSU put up 400 yards plus on the ground last week. How much of a challenge is that going against these guys?
I mean, their tradition is running the ball, so I think that's one of the biggest things going against them. I mean, it should be a good challenge for us, and it should just be a good challenge. It should be fun.
Is that something that almost gets you excited?
Yeah, I mean, being a linebacker does is playing run football in the SEC. I think it's kind of the type of games you come here for.
Jordan on the right.
You haven't had a chance to play against Fournette yet, but what have you seen from him on film and seen him over the last few years?
Well, I did my sophomore year.
Sorry,
Yeah.
apologies, Matt.
No, you're fine. And I think, you watch a film and his play speaks for itself. I mean, he's one of the best, or arguably the best running back in college football. And it's a big challenge for the defense, and the biggest thing is just making gang tackles, everyone running to the ball. And that's something we have to do every week playing in the SEC, but especially going against Leonard Fournette.
How would you evaluate your game through the first 5 weeks of the season?
I think I've been playing pretty well.
Anything specific that stood out for you for being able to be out there?
I don't know. I don't really like to comment on play. I guess it just let it speak for itself. You can watch a film.
Alex, pull the mic up. There we go. Ryan, or Nick?
I'll go next to it.
Okay.
Jared had the in coverage, was mirroring his guy, caused the pick at the end of the game. Where have you seen him, or where has he grown? His game has grown the most.
I think obviously what we've seen on Saturday is he can defend the pass and defend it really well, and I think that's something he's worked on over the past year or so, in the off season especially, and it's showing up in big time moments. And I know something that happened to him against Tennessee, it really bothered him, and he came back this week, and I think he had 3 pass breakups and the game winner. So I think he just been working on that, and he's done really well.
Is that something that you've been able to do during your career? Is that something you can help him with?
Me personally?
Yeah.
You think I can cover well?
You probably cover most of the people in this room.
Couldn't cover me.
No, we work on it together. It's just a group thing. It's just something he works on by himself or together. But it's not really anything I help him with personally.
Especially this week, given how physical they are up front, how concerning are all the injuries you guys have on the D-line this week?
Yeah, I think, it's big. Jordan Sherrod's a big time player for us, and losing him definitely hurts. But we have a lot of young guys that can help out and step up, and that's why you come to Florida to play as a freshman. You don't come here to redshirt and do whatever. And I think I'm excited to see a lot of the young guys play and step up and just next man up, and that's our mentality going to this week.
It's natural there'll be some drop off though when the starters aren't in there. Is it communication wise, or what ways does that youth show up when some of those young guys have to fill in for the veterans?
I think the biggest thing is the experience. Just playing in such a big game, the more you play, the more confidence you gain, and the more better you play eventually. And as the game goes on, a lot of the younger guys will do a lot better. And I think that's something we've seen in the past couple games, in the first 5, and I'm just excited to see them play.
Thomas, and then back to Ethan.
If Luke is able to play Saturday, does that give you guys any kind of an emotional boost as a team?
Being one of my really good friends, it's good for me. I'm happy about it. So I know he is, and it just sucks to see someone go down like that. And I think a lot of guys will be happy about it, just because off the field we'll know how happy he is about it. It's not necessarily anything. We'll gain more confidence or whatever. But I think just personally, it would be.
Do you think he'll play?
I think so. I'm not really sure. I don't really know what's going on, medically and stuff. But
Just his toughness and stuff.
yeah, he's one of the toughest guys we have.
Ethan on the right.
Going back to the young D lineman, anybody in particular stood out and impressed you so far?
I mean, I wouldn't really consider him young anymore, but I think CC had one of the better games out of the D-line group, and he definitely showed up on film. And guys like Jakai and Antonius getting in there and playing significant snaps, definitely they definitely stepped up.
Robbie, you good?
That was my question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else, guys? Mark?
You mentioned playing Fournette 2 years ago. What were it was a little bit of a coming out party for him as a freshman. What were your memories of that game?
I know he played pretty well. He ran the ball on us a little bit, and I mean, he is what as he's advertised. He is the best back in the country. So, just a challenge for us, and watching him playing against him in the past, it's worked out kind of into his favor. So, I think it's just more focus, more attention to detail for us that we need to have.
Have the coaches already brought up not trying to do too much against him?
Yeah, I mean, we just got to play a sound football. That's really all there is to it every game, whoever we're playing. So I think just wrapping up, getting tackling and everything like that, and we'll be all right.
In the back.
Ralph Webb was a Gainesville native. How does he compare to some of the backs that you faced in the SEC? I mean, I know you faced the likes of Fournette, and just what's his game like?
I mean, he's a hard runner and he's competitive, and he was able to run the ball on us a little bit this past week, and we also saw that. So I think he's up there with all the rest of the SEC backs.
All good, guys? All right, thanks.